Hey guys and gals, let's have a look at the bricks and pieces in Dried Flower Centerpiece by Lego Icons. The Botanical Collection, set number 10314, contains 812 bricks. The set retails for $49.99. It was provided to me by the Lego Group for review. So what do we get in one of these? Well, let's take a look here. It's got a nicely kind of muted box art. Actually, this looks better on here than it did on the front, but what do the bricks look like? Well, let's crack this open and see. And yes, it's got these brutal thumb pusher things. And yeah. And usually these are kind of a relaxing build, but sometimes they're all over the place. And we get 2 building guides. Okay, and well, this one actually has less pieces, but it's actually got more bags than one of the other ones that I did before. And it looks like they're individuals. Well, that's not too bad. I prefer them individual. And let's take a look at the building guides and see here. And it tells you can do this, but don't do that. And talks about the designer. We'll go through the manual in the build segment on the secondary channel. So, indeed, we do have 7 bags. That's not too bad. And that's what we're going to be looking forward to. Well, let's start with bag number 1. Let's see what we have in here. Boy, this looks more like a Halloween build than a centerpiece build. Let's see what we have in here. We have some plates of various sizes. We've got a 6x8, 4x4, a 4x8 half round plate, and a quarter round 4x4 plate. Just lots of round plates. 1x8 plates. Well, this is kind of a weird one here. Oh, is this what we used to hang the pictures on the wall? Oh, okay. I can already think of some good ideas for this. We have to get a couple more of those just for fun. And some 1x2 plate number 1s in white and dark orange, 2x4 plates, and some very nasty green or olive green leaf pieces. Looks like needs some water. 4x4 frame, and some. Well, we get an angular plate. Now, the whole goal of these unboxings is to see exactly what pieces. Like, we get a 2x2 round flat tile, some hinge pieces, and a brick separator. I don't understand why we have a brick separator in this set, but it may come in handy. 2x4 flat tiles, some 1x4 flat tiles, 1x6 flat tile and stuff. So, yeah, this is stuff we've seen millions of times. Let's move on to bag 2. And so far, well, we've just started, I don't really know yet. And, well, the colors are obviously setting the tone for this set. First thing is we got some pretty much dead little spruce trees. I did get some questions asked where to get these type of trees from the sets like this, but this color is not really quite floating my boat. And 4x4 plate. Some of these wing pieces in dark red. Cool. Dark orange and olive green leaf pieces. Excuse me, I'm starting to yawn here. Yes, it's a bedside unboxing. And I've never seen this in this kind of green before. Yeah. And some of these pumpkin vegetable things in dark orange. Pretty cool. We got some whips and some of these flower pieces, and some 2x2 modified plates with the 2 studs. Some of these 1x2 plates for a ball joint. 1x4 plates and flat tiles. Yeah, I mean, I'm just going to be honest, these colors look horrific. I've done a few of these and they're pretty bright and cheerful, but I think this one's probably on the more muted side. We got some of these broken egg pieces in vomit yellow. I mean, I'm sorry. Sand yellow. And yeah, so I don't know. Well, there's a white one in there. How did that get in there, huh? That's too bright for this. And some of these leaf pieces. We got a few more of these and some of these stems here. These type of things. Yes, and it's, do I dare say it? Baby poop green. It's olive green, but that's what this kind of looks like to me. And yes, I'm getting pretty brutal on the color. It doesn't mean the build quality is going to be really bad. It's just the colors are kind of turning me off here. We got some of these little stems with the 3 little stubs on them, and a couple of these here. Probably that's what this is for here. Right here. Probably that goes in there. So we got a stick with 3.2 hole. Some more of these number 2 1x2 plates. Oh, is that a medium nougat piece of clay there? Cool. Nose cones and one of these things except a cross axle with a friction stub. And a handle with stud. Hollow studs, some of these cross axles with ball joint, things that like to roll off. Yeah, if anything, these colors are putting me to sleep, or giving me a bellyache, one of the two. I don't know. I'm not feeling this right now. And let's see here. I'm trying to go through these as swiftly as I can. Obviously, we got some more hollow studs and sand yellow, some bevel gears, and 2x2 plates, round plates, some of these little T connector things, and some Friends flowers. Can always use these. And anything else in there? Yeah, well, we got a barbell. Got a set of those. Not too bad. Well, yeah, so far this, yeah, everything looks kind of dead. Let's see what bag 3 has to offer. And yeah. Bags within bags. Wow. The little bags have more than the big bag. Okay, I've seen these type of hat pieces before in the steering wheel. So obviously we're making probably one of those daisy things. How I know that is I do see the oars in there. We've seen those in another one of these botanical sets. And some more of these little 3x4 leaf pieces in dark orange and olive green. And some 1x1 bricks with 4 studs. 2x2 jumper plates and 2x4 plates and stuff. So this stuff I've seen millions of times, and I'm hoping I can stay awake long enough through the unboxing. That's how I feel about the colors. Now, that's not to be judged with the build quality or the build experience, because that can be fun. This is going to be a fun set to actually just to build and see, come up with some stories. Here we got some of these shoulder pads here in orange, some of these holders with stick, some hollow studs, leaf pieces, 2x2 round plate with stud or a jumper plate. We got a regular 1x2 jumper plate. 3 stud long shafts. Some of these 3.2, 2 millimeter or 2 meter. I don't know. I think it's just a 2 stud shaft with flange. And I'm trying to stay awake here. 1x2 plate. And well, I thought that was something else. That's just a handle. This is another one of those clay pieces here. Pretty cool. Now, if you're watching this, please tell me what you think of this set as we're unbagging it. Just use the comments section to jot your notes down. Now, this bag here has actually got some interesting stuff. Cool yellow stud flowers. Okay, really cool. And we have some dark red oars for the sailboat. And dark green, or no, this is earth green, stalks with 6 limbs on them. And I need to order some of these in dark green. Okay, they come in earth green. Dark green is the ones that are already out. We got some more broken eggs. A 4 stud long 3.2 shaft and a 3.2 shaft with flange. And this one here is in dark orange. Never seen this piece in that color before. We also got some orange stud flowers and some number 1x2 round plates. Yeah, so far, except for the stud flowers, I'm just not feeling this. Looks like bag 4 is a clone of bag 1. Let's make sure here. This may be a really quick unboxing if it is. Yeah, looks like it's pretty much the same old stuff, huh? Well, maybe so. It's got the hanger in there too. And what these are is if you have like a nail on the wall, you can actually, or a screw or a wall anchor, you can actually just slide this over. And yeah, pretty cool. 2x4 plates, some various 1x8 plates and 1x6 flat tiles, and some hinge plates. 4x4 flat tile with bow, some of these weird Technic pieces. Yeah, this is pretty much a clone of bag 1. Need I say more? It looks like bag 5 is a clone of one of the other bags. And that's pretty much essentially what it is. So maybe I should did a pre-screen of the manual to make sure. Yeah, we've seen these. We've seen that. The whips. Shafts, everything. So, despite of what the build looks like on the box, this is not looking too appealing. For $49.99, at least you get some pretty unique pieces and some very muted colors. So nothing bright here. Some of these leaf pieces and the gears and stuff. Now, this is the same old thing, huh? Wonder if bag 6 is going to be the same thing as bag 3. Now there's a 7, so obviously it does something a little different. But let's see, hollow studs, more whips, these little clay piece things, stud with handle. Yeah, at this point, this is just the parts alone on this. They're unique, but they're just kind of depressing colors. Okay, well, yeah. Is this deja vu again? It looks like it is. Well, maybe not. I actually see some different stuff for once. Okay. Yeah, I've seen these in a few other sets, but this is, I believe, in dark nougat, or maybe light nougat. That's medium nougat, so this is probably just nougat here. Or maybe, I don't know what color that is, to be honest. They get some of those shell pieces. This is light nougat here, or flesh tone. And, oh, we get some of these fenders. mud guards. This would be great if you were making some kind of like a safari jeep or something in that color. And some more of these leaf pieces, and okay, a brittle brown 1x4 modified plate with 2 studs. And we got a few 1x4 plates, 2x4 plate, some more of these 1x2 plates except a ball joint, and some of these 1x2 plates with the horizontal holder, and some stuff like that. So yeah, yeah, I was hoping this would be a little bit more colorful than what it is, but it's not. Okay, so inverted 1x2 plate with valves. We get a couple of those leaf pieces, and I noticed the audio quality is going to change because I forgot to hit the record on the phone. Yeah, you know, I mean, yeah, okay. Got one of these in light nougat. Holders with stick. Ball joints. Okay, we got an ingot piece in orange. Some jumper plates. Yeah. You know, at least we're getting a good assortment of flowers in here, like stud flowers. And you can just tell by my excitement that this is probably something that I think it's just the colors on it are just not, you know, setting up. You know, it's just not really. I'm not feeling this set. And we also get some hollow studs here, stud flowers, stems, stuff we seen in one of the previous bags. We get some 1x1 plates in here. Well, 1x1 plates with holder, anyways. Yeah, I don't really know. And finally, bag 7. And let's see here. This one here doesn't have a whole lot in it. It's just plates and stuff. So we get a couple 1x12 plates. Pretty cool. And some 1x8 plates. 1x5 plates are pretty nice to have. And we got some 1x6 flat tiles. Some 3x3 quarter round plates. And more olive green leaf pieces, except these are in these type of pieces. I've seen these in probably a few other sets in that color. Yeah, it just looks like it needs water. And of course, we got Technic bricks, 1x4, great for making Mills plates. And some of these number 1x2 plates, a 1x2 brick with friction. No, that doesn't have a friction. This is a 1x2 brick with a stick on the side like that. So anything else in here? Okay, I could use a couple of these. Was that it? Just that one in there? It's 45-degree slope with a flat tile. Okay, we get 2 of those. And some 1x2 plates with a top holder. Profile bricks. And yeah, that's pretty much worth mentioning there. And by taking a final assessment of all the parts, you can probably tell by the tone of my voice, this doesn't look too exciting. It started off more like Halloween colors, and next time we started getting to this, I'm just going to bluntly say it, depressing colors like sand yellow, olive green, medium nougat. Everything's kind of muted and washed out. I understand that it's a dried flower arrangement, but yeah, I mean, I see enough of that in real life. I don't want to see it in Lego, you know. For me, though, what do you think of these parts? I don't really care much for the color palette in this set. It's just not grabbing my attention. But does it grab your attention? Let me know in the comments below.